B. Billy Bumble. Oh. Oh, Ollie, you were almost first. Billy Bumble was here before you. Uh-oh. Hello, Billy Bumble. Hello, Ollie. How are you guys doing? Guys, it's finally Backrooms time again. Let's go! I am real. This is good. Billy Bumble, I did a terrible thing today, and I took a nap. So, we're in a great mood today for liminal spaces. Yeah, I fell asleep in my chair while watching, like, Twitch. Hello, Keith. L? What the F? Brah. I started rewatching My Little Pony. How is it? Are you real? Bro, we're doing Backrooms liminal spaces today. This is the perfect mood to be in. Aren't meant to bend. Oh, those aren't meant to bend. Oh, if it has life exists? Nah. Or there was a musical number in the second episode? Oh. I thought it was one of those shows that had, like, a musical number every episode. Does it not? Be the only one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party. Had its little baby in the room. It's not get me started. Guys, I was more of a Gravity Falls high school kid than a My Little Pony high school kid, so I don't know. And yes, both of those shows were coming out while I was in high school. That is little baby in the room. I was neither, unfortunately. Yeah, I would also say I was a FNAF kid, like, but FNAF didn't come out until after I graduated, so, you know. Guys, I'm so excited, actually. Liminal Land looks so cool. I kind of just, like, took, like, a quick look through the website, and there's so much, man. Billy Bumble, I love that for you. Guys, I finally reached 100 followers. This is so exciting for me. The number on there is wrong. I'm actually just at 500, but like, well, just, but like, I am at 500. But like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Ollie. Yeah, FNAF came out in 2014, and that was the year I graduated, but I think it came out late 2014, so I had been graduated. So, like, at most, I was in grade 12 when FNAF came out. Yeah, and, like, Gravity Falls came out in 2012. I was in grade 11 in 2012. Or grade 10, depending on when. Same thing with Welcome to Night Vale. Welcome to Night Vale came out in 2012 as well. Last of Us came out in 2012. Attack on Titan came out in 2013. Yeah. You know? Ooh, spooky. I remember watching the first season of Gravity Falls in elementary school. Oh my god. To be fair, I don't think I actually watched Gravity Falls until, like 2013 or 2014. Because I didn't watch it when it was coming out, but, you know. Irony, hello! Welcome to the spooky stream. Haven't done one of these in a while, actually. Don't decide a flame in your heart. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, I forgot to turn on the ring light. I knew I was forgetting to do something. Guys, it's so dark in here. Oh my god, it's so dark. Guys, I haven't done this with a camera in so long, I forgot to turn on the effing light. Oh my god. Hello. Maybe the dark was kind of the mood, actually. Hold on, hold on. I knew there was something wrong. I was like, oh, this looks kind of weird today. This is too bright. This is too bright. Hello. There we go. Perfect. I know how to stream. I haven't almost been doing this for 2 years. Hello! It is time. It is time. It is time. Alright, guys. So, a little bit ago, Kane Pixel released a new Backrooms video. It's actually a longer one, so it's about like 14-15 minutes long, which is good because we like the long ones. I want to say like about a week ago. But I didn't want to just watch a Backrooms video, so I was kind of waiting for the other Backrooms places to upload something, so like the async research or async employee, they haven't. But Nexpo, and someone else, and I like tried to find who else it was, but I just can't find it anymore because he made it in like, you know, like on YouTube when you're scrolling on your phone, there will be like these little like posts that happen. It said in there and I just can't find it again. So it was Nexpo and someone else who's also kind of like a spooky YouTuber. So Nexpo is someone who does videos on like weird Reddit mysteries, ARGs, weird disappearances, like that type of stuff. Like not necessarily true crime, but like more like internet urban history. So him and someone else has made an ARG and it's called Liminal Land. And I haven't looked too much into it because I kind of wanted to discover it with you guys. It's been out for like maybe like 3 days. Thank you, Billy Bumble, for the lurk. It's Minecraft. Do you want to have a bad time? Uh-oh. It's from the very vague that I've seen, because there's like a website, there's like an Instagram or Twitter or whatever. It is about a theme park that closed down. It wasn't called Liminal Land when it closed down, but people have dubbed it that after the incident, and we don't know what the incident is. I've looked through all the tabs on the website so that I could give a proper like content warning, and from what I can see, it's mostly just disturbing imagery. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So there might be other stuff. Hello, Atlas. But the interesting thing is that one of the tabs is the incident, and when you click on it, you have to put in a password to get in there. So I'm assuming there's going to be some ARG elements that we're going to try to discover today, where we're going to try to figure out what the password is so that we can figure out what the incident is. Maybe it's not available yet. That's also possible. I might also be too stupid to figure it out. And then we're just going to have to, you know, watch the MatPat video on it. Who knows?
you know? But for now, we're gonna watch Backrooms video, and then Liminal Land. So if you haven't been to one of my spooky streams before, because I used to do these a lot, but then Minecraft kind of took over, it's gonna be spooky. So there's gonna be horror elements, there's going to be spooky stuff. I'm so confused about what. Like just the Backrooms in general, or what I'm doing. Okay, I'll try to explain. So I haven't done one of these in a while. So I'll explain. So basically, I will talk about kind of like spooky or weird topics sometimes on stream. I used to do this a lot more, but we kind of like, you know, hit a wall where I did like pretty much everything I wanted to do already. And just so everyone is aware, like, it is horror. So anything you can think of, babe, wake up, a new Backroom stream just started. So anything you could think of, like, really in, like, a horror game, like a horror video game, is generally the type of stuff that you're going to see in one of these streams. So, like, if horror video games really are, like, to you, then this won't be for you either. ARGs usually are more on the uncanny, creepy side, more than, like, the someone getting their head chopped off side. So, like, usually, but some ARGs have people, like, hanging themselves and all that sort of stuff, and, like, but then again, it's also done by usually teenagers or people who have low budgets, so usually, you're not going to, like, see, like, super realistic effects, really. So, like, push and pull there. Usually it's more Uncanny Valley than, like, you know, like, Chainsaw Massacre, like, horror, whatever. Backrooms. We haven't done Backrooms in a while. The Backrooms are a thought experiment that the internet came up with, basically, with the idea that there is a place that you can glitch into as if we were in a game that is kind of like the backside of a video game. So if you think of, like, when you, like, no-clip in a video game, and then you end up, like, in a place that you're not supposed to, and it looks really weird, like, usually there's, like, unused textures, you can kind of see, like, the video game above you, or whatever like that. It's like that, but reality. So, the most popular Backrooms is, this, office space that just goes on forever. It has, like, yellow wallpaper, like, really gross carpets, like, the fluorescent lights are constantly making a buzzing noise, and everything like that. And there's this YouTuber called Kane Pixel, who has been making a story about, a research facility that has discovered the Backrooms, and are just like, we can make capitalism in that. And basically they're trying to, like, sell storage space in the thing. But obviously there's entities in there that, like, are dangerous. It's free real estate. Exactly. So that's kind of, like, what that is. Liminal Land is more on the, like, liminal spaces, which is what the Backrooms are. So places that you feel are missing something, or that trigger a nostalgia effect, but you can't place why. So usually a liminal space is something like an abandoned mall, or an empty airport, or your bedroom after you've moved out would be considered, like, a liminal space. And so Liminal Land is a theme park that has been abandoned, and there's some creepy stuff that happened there. They're trying to capitalize on yeah, exactly. Exists. Government is free real estate. Exactly. So, we're pretty far into the series, so, like, that's kind of like, yeah, liminal space. I understand what you meant. So that's kind of what we're doing. The Liminal Land is definitely going to be the most of the stream, because the Backrooms video is 14 minutes, and Liminal Land is, like, there's a whole, like, website with a bunch of reading on it. There's a YouTube channel with 2 videos. Each video is, like, 3 minutes, though. There's, like, a full Twitter, and there's, Instagram. But I think mostly the Twitter and the Instagram are more advertising than, like, having secrets yet. I'm sure they're going to be used for secrets in the future, but right now it kind of looks like they were more, like, advertising things. So that there was content out there, more than there being secrets. So that might be, like, a really, like, fast breathe-through. Also, they have merch is really good, guys. I kind of want the merch. There's, like, a hoodie that has a mouth on it that just said, "I got lost." I kind of want that. That's kind of funny. It's a little bit funny. I watch it, but my chatty might come and go. I have to work on a project for school. No, totally, totally irony. Like, whatever you want to do. I am here for entertainment. Let me just pull up the thing. Gonna pull up the YouTube channel with the Backrooms. Backrooms. It's Backrooms time. This Backrooms video is called Damage Control. Oh, wait, let me join Discord as well in case anyone wants to, Well, did you see the Hot Topic Backrooms merch? I did, and I do kind of want some of it. Some of it looks kind of funny. If I go into a Hot Topic and I see it, I will buy it, but I won't buy it from their website or anything like that. Okay. Guys, also my Discord was being, like, a little funny earlier, and I'm, like, just, like, kind of hoping that it's gonna, like, work. Because I just don't know. Okay. Scene. You know? Backrooms. Perfect. There's Hot Topic Backrooms merch. There is. I know little to nothing about the Backrooms, so this is going to be fun. Excellent. I've been working on the watches for a bit. Fair enough. Basically, okay, so, like, obviously this has, like, a lot of lore in it, but, the rules of the Backrooms are basically, like, you have to, like, no clip to get into them, and they're just creepy. They're just creepy. I suggested if you really want to get into the Backrooms, first of all, you can look at my VODs. There's some, like, I have some VODs of, like, all the Backrooms things, but, if you want to just go on YouTube and watch fun, Kane Pixel's a really good YouTube series. Async Research is also a good YouTube series, and Async Employee is a really good one. There's also, like, there's this video, I forget what it's exactly called, but there's a video that, like, basically, like, explains a bunch of stuff about the Backrooms. But if you look up Backrooms, like, a bunch of stuff will come up where, like, you can get explanations and everything like that, if you think this is interesting. It's like SCPs, though. Like, obviously, all of it is fake. It's not real. And it's, like, the internet kind of, like, makes it all up. And then it gets, like, approved, and then it gets put into canon. And so, like, the internet is, like, making a collective story. Like, what's that? SCPs. Okay, this is called Damage Control. Whoa, I need to turn that down. It's so effing loud. Okay, the captions are on. Is it like the IKEA SCP? It's very similar. It's very, very similar. Okay, this is inside the Backrooms. The captions are on, by the way. There's just... like, captions are on. Oh yeah, some guy died last time. He, like, tried to shoot an entity. They didn't realize entities were in here, and then he just, like, effing died. So now they're doing damage control, because someone died in the Backrooms, and they obviously want to make profit on this, so... you know. Yeah, that emote is from the Backrooms. Oh. Oh, there's some... that's some guy. That's not, like, an employee. That's just some guy. Oh, these are employees. Oh, 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 shoot. Oh, shoot. That's like, okay, so that's some guy. A little creature. So that's some guy. He has a gun. And he is coming from the Backrooms into here. And there's employees here, and they're all like, oh my god, there's this, like, just some random guy. Like, he has a gun. Oh my god. Whoa! Who's this kid? He's gonna die? Like, honestly, I like his chances. He just escaped the Backrooms. Hold on a sec, I need to change where the chat box is. I put it's a little bit too high. Put you down a little bit. I like its chances. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I have my ARG to plan out. The story for my OCs in the Backrooms podcast. I talk to people to your dice, even though I have years to plan this out. You do. Scientists hate him? Yeah, he escaped! You do got this, Ollie. Okay, and now they're doing, I guess, damage control because some guy escaped the Backrooms. Because, like, okay, from their perspective, the scientist's perspective, this guy can, like, tell the world, like, oh, this place is actually awful, and you should not buy places here. Dude, he has a gun! Oh, shoot. Oh, is he gonna make it? L moment for those scientists, really. Go, little man.
I'd like to thank you all once again for your patience on this.
Okay.
It's been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here, and
Ooh.
he cannot currently be with us. Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision.
I think the scientist actually get pulled out. Okay, I mean, that's a little extreme.
Now, it appears that the situation has reached a point of some stability.
Okay.
We're still looking into a few things, but I feel that we can now properly address what occurred without running into speculation. What happened last night should not have happened. Not here, not with us. What occurred was a gross misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement. Even now, I believe most of you still...
Yeah, they're adding capitalism to the Backrooms. They are.
Last night. Before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project.
Ooh.
These choices were not made lightly and were done
Uh-oh.
for reasons.
Uh-oh.
However,
Gaslighting Backrooms.
Last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to
Might be America without capitalism.
and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
On the morning of March 1st, a team of 4 researchers was sent into the complex to conduct...
Okay, this is what we saw last episode.
George Levy, Marvin Lee, Ronald McCarthy...
Effing Marvin. Effing Marvin. We hate that guy. We hate that guy. Marvin, I hate Marvin. Dude, I can't believe he lived. He lived again. I hate this guy. Who's Marvin? Let me tell you about Marvin. Marvin is the stupidest man on the planet, and he keeps living, and I hate him. Basically, he's, like, one of the researchers, so he's one of the guys in the yellow suits, and, like, he's shown up in, like, a bunch of episodes, but, like, specifically, he showed up in an episode where he accidentally fell down a hole, and then, instead of, like, waiting for, like, help to arrive, because there were people who knew he fell down the hole, unknown, hello, how are you doing? He didn't wait. He was like, I'm just gonna keep walking. And so he just, like, kept walking, and then, like, he found, like, a totally different place in the Backrooms that, like, is just, like, a bunch of houses, and then, you know what his decision was? To keep walking. I'm doing great, Unknown. I'm just explaining why I hate this guy. This, like, the guy named Marvin, because he's... And then he goes into this place, and he's just like, I can't die. I'm built different. And, like, he's just stupid. And then he lives! Like, he comes back and he's fine. And then he goes on another mission where someone else dies because he made a stupid, like, call, and he lives again! He did go in the house, that's why he's stupid! I hate this guy. Effing Marvin.
At around 12:25 p.m., the group realized that they
Sounds like me then? Uh-oh.
while traversing the previously accessed branch of hallways.
Hello, Cakebird. I'm in the VC, by the way.
Response back to standard
He's built like me, but worse. Uh-oh.
significant search efforts. However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned,
So this dude should die because he went into the die room? No, okay, so basically he's just made a continuous lapse of judgment, and he's been, like, basically, like, rewarded for it. Where, like, he will just, like, he'll be like, I'm gonna go into this house. I hear a voice inside the house. I'm gonna go towards the voice. And then he sees an entity, and the entity runs after him, and he's just like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave now. And then he does. And the entity doesn't catch him, and he lives. He's just stupid. He's like, you know, like the protagonist in a horror game, or like in a horror movie, and you're like, wow, I would never go into the forest of like where someone is like calling my name that I don't recognize. But then the protagonist does, and you're just like, wow, that guy's dead. And then they don't die. That's what it felt like watching this. I wouldn't let others die, though, which is why he's worse. Okay, to be fair, the guy who died did have a gun. He just didn't use it. Imagine he's actually a liminal being. That would be amazing. Not a thought behind his eyes. Yep. Hey up! Hey up! Cakebird, I told you- Come into the VC, Cakebird. I am in the VC. Come watch the Backrooms with me. And also Liminal Land. Yes. Hey up. Anyway, we hate this guy. But it's okay. I have a bad feeling for him. Except for Marvin.
Now, for obvious reasons, that was
okay, fair enough.
disclosed to the public. So, roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable.
We have stolen Knox. I know.
Away from this institute and provide closure to the family.
Okay.
So, that is all close to common knowledge, I presume. Not all of you were with us at the time of the incident.
I wonder if you chase the liminal beings instead of letting them chase you, would they be scared of you and leave you alone? One of them is. There is actually a being that if you stare at them, they'll stop chasing you. But not the one they're dealing with. The one they're dealing with will simply kill you. You know?
However, you're certainly aware of the effects it has had on our internal procedures.
That's effing Marvin.
Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or, at least, that's what we assumed.
Okay.
Because on May 8th, at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion alert was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time. One of our
Okay, I'm at staring contest. Okay.
to assess the situation and discovered a male dressed in hazard gear who
That's Marvin.
to identify as Peter Tench.
Oh, that's Peter! Never mind.
Following this discovery, Tench was moved to
Oh, Peter- Marvin did another thing.
Over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer
Yeah, okay, Peter was actually one of the first ones. So Peter, there was a group of 3 where we only knew the name of Peter, and Peter, like, disappeared. And then, from his perspective, he was gone for, like, 3 hours, but he was actually gone for 3 weeks. Has anyone ever fallen into the back road mid-poop? I'm sure that's probably happened.
panel of tests in order to determine what had happened to Peter in the 2 months he'd been gone.
Oh, 2 months, never mind, whatever. It was, you know, I'm, like, vaguely remembering things.
Peter appeared to be in excellent health. However, we were still provided one very useful tool in understanding how the situation unfolded from his perspective.
Imagine it happens,
Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator.
Yes, so he had the camera.
When we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession, and in fact had documented the entire ordeal. The footage will be presented in its entirety later today. However, for the purpose of this discussion, I will only be highlighting key events.
Oh, cool, it's gonna give us a recap. This is excellent.
This is the hallway where Peter was last seen.
Oh, this is an excellent episode. It's just explaining.
Now, as he approaches the bench on the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
There's like a radio playing. I mean, at least you wouldn't have to go to the bathroom for a while. Probably.
Now, I'd like to save the discussion for afterwards, but what you just
Yeah, right?
is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously transported 2 months forward in time.
Yeah.
Following that abrupt flash you just saw, Tench proceeds back out into the hallway in search of his team, but is without any indication of their presence. The next 30 or so minutes of the tape follow a fairly panicked Tench as he attempts to navigate his way back does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it, but as it appeared on the date of May 8th.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this ties us back to the moment when we recovered him. So, to summarize, from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours. So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign. Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available to manage the situation.
Yeah, and we saw this, like, in a previous video.
Of course, in the following days, we were able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened. However, there was still the very significant fact that Mr. Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story, and reversing that would be no easy feat. He understood this and was willing to cooperate while we looked
Whoa.
to reintegrate.
Oh, we didn't know this.
Raising suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated, and all the while, Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by.
Whoa.
We did our best
Oh, that
to
sucks.
keep engaged, but it is hard to combat the effects of prolonged sensory deprivation on the human brain, and as a result, Peter's mental state took a toll. Not to a degree that was outright concerning at first, but around the end of week 2, we noticed that he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients.
Did they just, like, lock him in an empty room? Like, okay, I understand, like, on the surface, like, he is legally dead, right? And so they were trying to figure out, like, a way of, like, making it so that he wasn't. Like, I understand that, and so he had to, like, stay down there. That's fine. But, like, they make it sound like they, like, locked him in, like, a walled-out room. Like, you would think that he was, like, okay, he's a researcher. Why don't you just put him on, like, the science team and let him just do sciencey bits, you know? Or, like, observations or whatever. Like, literally anything. Like, why would you... Okay, I don't... Therapy.
Believe that Mr. Tench was afflicted with that condition. Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather,
I don't get it.
he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created.
Let him go outside. That would probably help.
To do him harm. This all came to a head on the night of the 22nd, when, while Tench was finally about to be transferred to a temporary above-ground residence, he broke away from us and, using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex, where he would go undiscovered until just last night, when he
Bro. They don't want him in danger while he's stuck down there. It'd be a mess if they had to declare him dead again. Oh yeah, totally. Like, but I mean, the science team is outside of the Backrooms. There's, like, a portal. But, like, it's a night. Mental disease doesn't exist. They literally just said that he was, like, exhibiting things that were very similar to, like, like, schizophrenia. And also, this is the 90s. It's not that, like, the thing is that, like, in the 80s and 90s, people knew these things existed. It's just the problem is that it was only ever done on, like, white males. So they knew how it exhibited in white males. And lucky for Peter, he's a white male. So they would know. Like, people have known about different, like, mental illnesses. So, like, people have known about anxiety and, like, depression and everything like that for a while. Hello, Ploofnix. Like, and how to diagnose them. That's, like, the reason why we have, like, antidepressants and why we have, like, therapists and everything like that. It's just the problem is that the most of the time when these diseases were, like, categorized and, like, tested, it was on white males. And so people would only know the symptoms of, like, of how it exhibited in white males. So yeah, like, if he was depressed, people would know he's depressed. You know? Like, they clearly did. That's not the point. The point is that, I just don't get why they didn't just, like, let him go outside. Like, he doesn't have to tell anyone his name. Like, you know?
ambushed and violently attacked Team B in room 14C, leaving
Oh shoot, he's the person that killed them? Guys, I miss stuff.
We can presume that during the Jerusalem days,
I spent so much in psychology, blaming on the old white dudes. Real.
somehow escaped through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way, despite our actions saying.
Yeah, it's also why, hello Ninja, it's also why, like, a lot of times when women would exhibit the symptoms of, like, depression and anxiety, it was called as, like hysteria. And then when men did it, it was, like, actually diagnosed. But the thing is that the men would actually have to ask for help, and, like, that wasn't, like, a thing, right? But he's surrounded by doctors all the time. The doctors would be able to look at him and be like, yeah, I think this might be what's going on. Like, he wouldn't even have to ask. Like, he's literally living with them.
Exactly the opposite. Immediately after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the scene and headed to the threshold outpost, where...
Okay, so there's where you got the gun.
Several more of you all progressing into standard and through the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature of the unfolding situation, it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him, accidentally discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process, though.
Uh-oh, is this guy dead?
However, Tench still managed to avoid apprehension.
Oh, okay, he just doesn't have a gun anymore. Okay.
And evading our security staff by taking the freight elevator to the surface.
Okay.
Now, this situation could have played out very badly, given the potential number of witnesses around the building at the time. But, luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was not noticed as he exited the property.
Wow, that's exciting for you guys.
Around 5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last observed Tench.
Oh my god, he made it to the surface.
Now, there's no easy way to say this other than to just say it. I am terribly sorry to inform you all.
Oh, he's super dead.
Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside. The result of an extreme blow to the head.
Oh.
It appears that while he was running through some brush, he failed to anticipate a sudden dip in the ground and tragically fell forward into a large rock.
That's so suspicious.
Given the circumstances, it was not something any of us could have anticipated.
That's so suspicious, dude. There's no way.
The tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly remains. But
Now he was murdered? Yeah, he fell, lol.
regardless of how troubled he was in his final days, was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project. He would certainly not want us hindering it in his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the
No
work
way.
of a unified
He
effort
definitely, like, got killed. There's no way.
that is never lost sight of. That we hold on to the pre-established notion that Peter is and has been deceased. That is done, and there is nothing more to be expected.
Guys, I think what actually happened here is that they never were working on a cover story. They were always trying to, like, make it so that there was a way to just, like, kill him so they didn't have to, like, compromise it. He had an oopsie, everyone else, yeah, okay. Well, to be fair, they're all part of it. So, like, he is talking to not, like, he's not talking to, like, the public. He is talking to people who work in this company, right? So, like, the company is obviously going to want, like, people who work in the company are obviously going to trust the company. You know, like, that just makes logical sense. But, like, they were definitely never thinking of a cover story. Because if they were, and he was, like, 2 or 3 days away from it, wouldn't they tell him? They'd be like, oh, you're, like, 3 days away. Yeah, they definitely were waiting for opportunity to, like, kill him off, so they didn't have to figure it out. Oh, they showed a needle there. Did you see that? Huh. Interesting. Oh. Phone. Okay. Phone. Phone ringing. Oh, you fell into the rock 13 times. Real. Okay. Okay, there's some flickering lights in the back there. It's a little bit weird. Guys, if this jump scares me, I'm gonna cry. Phone. Imagine bro turns into a liminal being out of spite. Oh, okay, that's the end. I would also like to tell everyone, like if you don't, like, already know, like, Kane Pixel, the person who does this, like, he is 17. And, you know, like, that's pretty cool for him. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. Okay, that's just the date of when it's happening. So it's in the 1990s, includes animation created by, okay, and there's a Ko-Fi. Oh! I think this is just the YouTube link for the playlist. Okay, so there's no, dude's a year older than me. And so much better? What? Okay, to be fair, like, the stuff that he's making, it's not real people. It's all, like, animation. Like, it's really good animation. But, like, you have to, like... Yeah, anyway. Not the point. The point is that there's no extra thing. Usually, sometimes there's, like, in his little thing here, there will be, like, a YouTube link to somewhere that's, unlisted. But this is excellent. He looks nearly real. Yeah, like, that's, like, it works out because, like, a lot of the stuff is, like, either the people are wearing masks or they're, like, out of focus. You know? Like, you can actually even see it in here. With, like, the guy running around with the gun, where these people have their hands up. Like, if you think, like, they look like Gmod. Like, look at them. You know? They don't actually look that real, if you like, actually pay attention. But, honestly, the fact that it's an animation that looks real is incredibly impressive. It is. I'm assuming he made a bunch of models. Yeah. It's basically that. And there's actually tutorials now on how to make stuff like this. Like, there's a bunch of people make stuff like this. Not to be like, oh my god, it's, like, easy to do. It's not. But, like, what I'm saying is that you can do it too. Like, if you want to make something like this, you can. Like, you know? Like, you can do it. Alright. Now we get to the fun part. Okay, guys. Liminal Land. Welcome. I know how to do basic 3D modeling. I took a class in it last year at school. Oh, that's cool. Guys. Alright, here's Liminal Land. So this is a little thing done by, Nexpo. So they have, like, a Twitter, and they have an Instagram. But from what I can tell, this is more, advertising than it is anything else. So again, I'm gonna tell you guys that there's some disturbing images in here. Mostly distorted faces, like, specifically like this one. Like, I'm gonna click on it, and you guys are gonna see what I mean, but, like, if that's not your jam, don't watch this. Because, like, I think this is, like, it's weird looking. Like, it's weird looking. Right? Like, I don't know what's going on here. What I think this is how this picture was made. Seen a dead body before, I'd be fine. So have I. But it was at a funeral, so they, like, look better when they're at funerals, if that makes sense. But yeah. But yeah. Just so you know. Like, I'm thinking this is kind of, like, as worse as it gets, but I don't know. So, how I think these images were made, if it makes anyone feel better about how these images are, because, like, obviously this person could have just, like, taken an image and, like, photoshopped it so, like, all the faces look really weird, and I'm sure there's some of that as well. But I think this is, like, AI generated, you know? Where, like, someone would, like, type in, like, people having fun at an amusement park, and then it will, like, do this. And then, because you can see, like, there's, like, not even, like, a body here. Like, there's, like, an arm here, and then there's, like, a second body here, and then there's legs here. That's what AI does when you tell it to do stuff like this. So, like, I don't think any of these people are real. It's basically what I'm trying to say. That people at funerals is high-key on Candy Valley. It really is. I don't remember it very well, because I was super, super young. I think I was, like, 12 or 11. And it was only for, like, a really short time. Like, it was literally, like, I walked up there and I looked, and then I left. So, like, never been to an open casket funeral. It was a little weird. But also, I was super young, and I just don't remember it. So, okay, so, like, this was 9 weeks ago. So, obviously, like, a person, like, kind of, like, they made this, and they didn't really advertise it anywhere. So this one says whoops. I accidentally clicked someone else's profile. That's awkward. It says, the original motto of Liminal Land, shortly after opening, its founder changed it to Lose Yourself, a coincidental change considering what the park became known for during its tenure. So it used to be Wish You Were Here, and then the thing used to be called Lose Yourself. The story behind this is that basically the incident is that, like, a ton of people disappeared at the park, and then, like, they were never found, and the park had to shut down because, like, a ton of people disappeared. Yeah. So that's the first image. This image, on that day, it was as if life as we knew it came to an end. The world closed in on us, and while the clouds above never turned a hellish red, they may as well have. Liminal Land is now open, link in bio, so this was 4 weeks ago. Oh, this is a video.
Hi, this is George. Please leave a message at the tone. Thanks for calling.
Where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 5 days. 5 fucking days and nothing. Where are my kids, Frank? Where are my fucking kids?
Yeah, let's go! That's actually the trailer that I saw. So this one says, where were you when it happened? May 20th, 1989. That's all that's there. And then there's, like, this is merch. There's some merch, guys. You can get some merch. This is the one I want. That's so cool. I love that a lot. It just says, I got lost, and I think that's really funny. Lose yourself, and then there's, like, some guy with no head. Oh my god. Anyways, I don't think this one's gonna be... Anyways, so that's the Instagram. I'm sorry that was really loud. Okay. Twitter is the next one. I don't know how to do Twitter very well, so this is gonna be... I think it's mostly the same, so this is, like, the trailer. This is that one picture. This is another picture. It says 3 park goers taking a break from the expensive network of pools with Subliminal Land. So it used to be called Subliminal Land, and then that got erased. They appear to be somewhere around floor B27, although no one really knows for sure. There's just a dead guy in the water. That's something I like it. I know! I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm in. Nexpo, you got me. I Wish You Were Here. That's that picture right there. This is another picture. This is a weird looking roller coaster. It says, archival photographs salvaged from the remains in the Liminal Land Conservatory, a sense of thrill unmatched since its closure. That is, yeah, this was definitely made by an AI. You know, like, AI makes pictures like this. So that's the Twitter. As you can see, there's actually, like, not a lot of interaction on this, like, quite yet. Like, even though there's that many followers, like, because it's quite new. Like when I said this is new, I meant it. Alright, this is the YouTube. We can watch this one. This one I think might be an advertisement, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna watch both of these, and then we'll explore the website. And there's nothing really in these, so there's, like... And the about is where were you when it happened, and it said when it joined, and that's really it. And then it has, like, the thing. There's also a Facebook, but I don't want to click Facebook, because I'm afraid that if I click it, it's gonna show my real name. Yeah, so this is the first one. So, these are the ones where, like, I really, really don't know what's on these. So, like, you know? Like, be safe, guys. Okay. So we're gonna have the volume down. There is no closed captionings. That's so cool. Okay, so this is LVBT Channel 5 sign-off, 1988. So this is a year before the incident, I think. Hold on. When was the incident? I don't have the things up anymore. Hold on. Yeah, the park closure was 1989. Okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh. All good ARGs start with the American national anthem. This is true and factual, actually. Guys, Local 58 started like this, and we know how that went. Nothing possibly could go wrong. I'm like talking over this because I'm not really sure if this is copyrighted. I say, can we? Oh, yeah, I know the national anthem of America. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Guys, I actually only know this song as it's done in like specifically a My Chemical Romance album, and that is it. I can't tell if you're joking right now. I found my way to the Mandela TikTok, and oh boy, Mandela TikTok is a trip. Dude, liminal space TikTok is like, not okay. You're so effing emo, shut up. It's a good song. Like, right here, it just like, starts glitching. And then it just goes to Vampire Money, it's awesome. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. And it glitches like here. And it glitchy. Excuse me. Anyway. Okay. Okay, so Margaret Jackson. So when phone numbers use like 555 or 505, it's actually usually when phone numbers start with 555, it's a fake number. Like, that's why they use it all the time in movies. It doesn't go anywhere. But 505 might go somewhere. I'm not gonna try it. But it might. Oh, I can do the Canadian anthem in English and French, actually. Want me to? No, don't. Okay, thanks, Stover. Okay, they have weird faces. I'm thinking that these pictures were done with, this person doesn't exist. Because these are some whack faces. Oh my god, it got so much worse. These faces are not okay. Guys, I have, like, a thing with uncanny faces. These are not okay. They're gonna get worse, aren't they? Yeah, they definitely got worse. Don't worry about it, Ice Irony. I'm sure someone in the comments has called it, and then I'll just read what they said. Okay, this is the only normal one. That looks like a normal kid got a picture taken of him, you know? This one looks pretty normal too. Yeah, these were definitely made with, like, this person doesn't exist. That one looks pretty normal as well, to be fair. It definitely looks like they used Flash when they weren't supposed to. That one does not look normal. That one does not look okay. This is like a lot of missing people, though. Also, the only reason I know the national anthem is because we have to sing it every Friday at school. Oversaturated woman. This one looks pretty normal as well, actually. Uh-oh, this is a longer pause than the other ones. I just said I'm gonna look in the comments and see if someone's already called. You don't have to do it. Don't worry. This is a longer pause. Dear God, I thought I was gonna get jump scared. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we look at the comments. Okay. Okay, archive, anthem, and sign-off for LVV T Channel 5 in Lake Valley, New Mexico. Contrary to the small population side of Lake Valley, the high number of missing persons cases is likely attributed to the numerous incidents that took place within nearby Liminal Land Park. And that's the website that we have open already. Okay, so there's no secrets in here, really. I'm trying to see if someone's actually called the number. It's mostly just people just being like, oh, like, this guy is so based. Yeah, real. Mood. It just says not an ARG. Call the number. What does that mean? Oh, I think that was it. Oh, wow. I'm not used to, put my name and email on the phone number. I will not tell y'all if I get anything. Edit, I got something. Automated message via phone, but I seem to be the only person so far who got it. It says, thank you, during not my real name. Please submit any application details. I sent some lore-related stuff, no response. Wait, what? What? No way. Hold on. I put my name and email on the phone number. An automated message via phone. Whoa, that's weird. I don't want to call. That's the problem. I just don't want to. Guys, F it. You know what? I called something last time. I'm gonna mute myself and I'll just call, you know? What's the worst I can... No way, guys. Okay, so basically it just says, you have reached the, like, the police department, and we are calling about, like, the missing persons report, and if you have any, like, information, please, like, leave your, like, name and any, like, information. And I was like, no, I'd rather not, actually. I can do it. Like, you can. I'm not gonna stop you. Because, like, it's nothing, right? Just don't actually leave your real name. Like, I wouldn't leave your real name. But, like... like, I can call it again so you guys can actually, like, hear the voicemail. Hopefully it won't, like, block my number. Okay, so it says New Mexico underneath it, too.
You have reached the Lake Valley Police Department. If you have any information pertaining to the rising number of missing persons at Liminal Land Park, please leave your name and any applicable details, and our officers will be in touch. Thank you.
And I'd rather not, actually. But that's cool. It is really cool. I genuinely leaving, like, obviously what he's looking for is, like, an email address. But on the website itself, there's, like, a way of putting in your email address. So I think I'm just gonna put my email address on the website rather than doing it through a phone call. Even though it's probably gonna give me a password for something, but, like, I don't feel really comfortable doing that. But it's cool. It is really cool. It is really cool. Oh my god, it's Bunny. Hello. We're doing ARG things. This is the second video. So this is company training tape, visitor satisfaction. Bunny, we're doing ARG things. I just called it, so that's so effing cool. Yeah, if anyone else wants to do it, I would suggest not leaving your real name. And, like, you know, it's obviously looking for, like, an email or something. Or, like, a phone number or something. But I don't want to give him that. Like, I trust Nexpo, but I don't want to. Like, email address, like, on his website, fine. But this, no. I'd rather not. ARG. And buddy, it's new. It's only like 3 days old. Ooh. And we just called a creepy phone number, you know? Never mind, I'm built different, I'm doing it? Okay. Well, Ace, like, let me know. Let me know if you get anything. Yeah. Give the John Cena number. Oh, I'll give you the number. Here's the number. It's in New Mexico. This is the number. That's the number. If you want to try it. Yeah, if any of you guys find something, please let me know. I think I might start a group chat in the Discord for this specific ARG because we're so early to it, that we can, like, discuss it and everything like that. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. So, in the Discord, there is, something called the Guild Board. It's underneath a community zone. And the Guild Board is basically forums. So I'm gonna make a new post that's called Liminal Land. And so any time that we, talk about Liminal Land, we can post it in here. I'm gonna put the website. And that will be the post. And then if anyone wants to add stuff to it, I can't call, the connection fails. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bunny. It might be a thing where, like, it only works in, like, Canada and the States. It's okay, because I think there's other ways of doing it. Like, I think there is, like, there's a place to put your email and stuff like that on the website itself. So we're gonna do that. Add the number to the board? Oh, yeah, that's true. Hold on. Let's open this up and put everything on the board. Lol. Okay, let's put everything on the board. We go to... Hold on a sec. Let's put the YouTube channel. Wait, let's put the YouTube channel itself. Put the YouTube channel. LVVT channel 5 missing person's phone number. Which is 505 666 4075. There we go. And then I think the Instagram and the Twitter probably are not super important right now, but we'll grab them anyway. Because right now they just seem to be like advertisement things. Okay, that's the Instagram. And that's the Twitter. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right. Okay, I gave it my least used email out of the 5 I have. What did I miss? Nothing. You didn't miss anything. It's all good. All I was doing was putting all the information that we have into a Discord chat. So the Discord chat, again, is a forum. It's not like a specific chat, so you have to go to like the guild board and click on the one that's called Liminal Land. And then there's like, I wrote a bunch of comments on it. Yeah, and it's just like a little forum, and we can keep our stuff organized there and everything like that. What do I wish to consume? Several substances of which... Uh-oh, okay. Oh. Now, Bunny, but don't, though. Don't, though. Okay, second tape. Okay, Liminal Land Archive Orientation Set B Tape 6. Okay. Okay, so this is like customer stuff. Ooh. Liminal Land. Home video. Welcome to Liminal Land. Oh, an ad? Okay, well, there's an ad, guys. We can't have that. Guys, I'm loving this ARG. Like, I think people who make a bunch of videos of other people's ARGs are the people who are going to make the really good ARGs, because Nexpo knows what works. Bunny, don't do this. Like people like Nexpo knows what works and knows what doesn't, and knows what people are willing to do and what people are willing to solve. Yes, Nexpo. Someone else is also working on this, and I tried to find the original post where it says who else is working on it, and I cannot find it. So if someone else can, like, if someone else sees it and can tell me who else works on this besides Nexpo, that'd be awesome. Because, like, obviously I want to give credit to where credit's due, but it's Nexpo and someone else. Like, it's not just Nexpo, it's someone else who also does scary stuff, and I just don't know who they are. Clean Your Insides by Raid Shadow League Legends. Okay. Yes. Also, I really, really hope that Nexpo doesn't make the ARG part super, super difficult, because nothing is more frustrating than having an ARG that's just, like, unsolvable. Like, I think the better ones are the ones where there are puzzles, but the ones that you can actually solve, you know? Because, like, the ones where you're like, oh, this is, like, difficult for no reason, suck. Maybe they deleted it, they might not want to be known for spooky factor later on. Oh, no, it's like, okay, so, like, you know when you're on mobile, and you're, like, scrolling through, like your subscriptions, like, what videos people posted, and sometimes there's, like, posts? Wilbur has said that, that the ARG that he made was objectively bad, and I agree with him. Because it is spooky and whatever, but, like, having secrets within secrets within secrets, like, having, like, 3 layers deep of secrets is, like, not great. Obviously, like, it's the first time he ever did anything like that. He wasn't a huge content creator at the time. Like, he probably didn't consume a lot of ARGs at that point, so it's, like, it is really difficult. So, like, for instance, like, if you have something where, like, you do something to get a password, your automatic thinking is not, oh, there's something else to do on this to do something else. Like, that's, unless it's, like, indicated that there is. Like, for instance, you do something like, you figure out, like, a number thing, and it gives you a password, and then you go into this place and it gives you, like a black thing that just says, like, a sentence on it. You'd think, okay, I did it, I solved it. But if you have something that, like, there's an image, and it's, like, clearly, like, just out of focus, or just, like, if you brighten it up a little bit, you could definitely see more, then that's, like, an indication to be like, oh, maybe I should brighten up this image more. And then you can do more deep. But there has to be an indication there. Like, it can't just be, like, a black screen with, like, some writing on it, because then you just think, oh, that's the end. Aren't he and Tarbin and Phil doing, like, the Sorry Boys? It gives me ARG vibes. I have no idea what you're talking about. What are the Sorry Boys? Is this a YouTube video thing, or is it on stream? I'm looking it up. Is it a YouTube thing? It's on YouTube. It's a channel. Hold on. Sorry, please. What's the YouTube channel called? Oh wait, was this the January project? This was the January project, wasn't it? Hold on, I'm gonna click on this video. Oh, I'll send you the link, I think? Okay, cool. Nice. The answer to that question is maybe? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm very behind on, like, YouTube things. Usually I will... Okay, so this is really weird. So usually with, like, a lot of stuff that I don't keep up with, like, all the time, like Nexpo or whatever, usually what will happen is I'll see a TikTok edit of it, and I'll be like, oh, I should check that out. But I knew that there was a project that Philza was doing where he had to go to Brighton. So, like, it'd be cool if it's an ARG. To be fair, I know that Wilbur and Tommy have been talking about making an ARG, so, like, I hope so. That'd be pretty cool. I would follow that, you know? Anyway. Visitor satisfaction tape. Orientation, Course 6. We are so grateful to have you join our team and hope you've given you a warm and memorable welcome thus far. As you've seen, we pride ourselves in ensuring that each visitor's experience is nothing short of positive. The music is so effing loud and I have it so quiet. Okay, we figured it out. In this tape, we hope to teach you how to spot dissatisfied visitors. I'm dyslexic. Example. It's gonna show me a creepy effing face. Okay, it's not as creepy. This, like, this is what I mean. Like, there's no way this, like, is, like, a real picture of somebody. Like, this is, like, you know, like, when people were, like, doing, like, Backrooms, like, amusement parks and everything like that, and they're just like, yeah, this maybe could exist, but it's, like, definitely not any safety, like, regulations. This is it. The child. I know! Example. This is... Guys. The child. D:. Is this person? This is the person. This is the person. That's what it says. You try. Oh, wait, we have to... Oh. Uh-oh.
Look at the photo.
What if I don't want to look at this photo? What then? Oh, irony, if you want to send me a link, you're more than welcome to send it to me on Discord. Yeah, links don't work in the Twitch chat, unfortunately. Yeah, you can send it to me on Discord, though. This is horrific, and I hate this. Okay, guys, who is the dissatisfied person in this photo? Because I'm thinking it's, like, probably this guy who looks like he just has blood all over his shirt. Blue shirt? This guy? Honestly, all of them. Tag yourself. You've simply circled every single kid. But that's so cool. I am this dissatisfied person. Oh, these are gonna get worse. There's only one person in this photo, so I'm assuming it's the only person in this photo. Excellent. I'm so ready for this to get not okay.
Look at the photo.
No! Jesus! Is she dissatisfied? She looks like she's having a great time. In the DMs or in the server? Oh, you can DM me on Discord if you want to. Yeah, if you want to. The person behind her. I would say the person in front of her is probably the person that's dissatisfied because whoever took this photo, man, you know? Like, there's, like, metal, like, going into her fingers. Like, what is happening here? Uh-huh. I don't know, man. She looks like she's having a great time. I think I'd get fired, actually. Because she looks like she's having a good time. Oh god, do I want to? They look like the entity from the Backrooms that crawls on all fours. Guys, who's a dissatisfied one? Because I'm thinking blue shirt. Me and the homies want cookies. Yes, real. Oh my god, we were right! Yo, let's go!
Look at the photo.
Now guys, I don't want to alarm anyone, but guys, I don't want to alarm anyone, but like, what's his arm doing? So I think it's guy in yellow shirt because his arm is broken. Oh. Oh, it's not telling us the answer. Oh. The park... Wait, what does that say? Go back. No, go back. Okay, the park is... The park is AI. Guys, no way. No way did I call the plot twist before it even... Oh my god. No way. No way. Guys, I'm a genius. What can I say? I just... It looks like an L. But there's dots in between. Okay, now it does look like an L, but also if you look at all the other letters, like A here, and the H, they all like stretch out a little bit because it's... And there's dots here. And you're, yeah, like, unless it's gonna, yeah, no, it doesn't. I think it's AI. I don't know, guys. Those guys look very comfortable. What could possibly be going on with this one? Wait, is that their legs? Guys, they might be dead. I don't know, but like the music jumping back in was really funny. If you encounter a dissatisfied visitor, be sure to make their day by suggesting additional park activities. Guys, this is how they taught us in Starbucks. This is not even a joke. In Starbucks, they're just like, guys, if you notice that someone is having a bad day, make their day. Make this the third place. I'm being so serious. When you're ready, inform your manager to recite Course 7 with passcode. Right, wait. Guys, wait, hold on. Hold on. Guys, I think that might be important later. At Liminal Land, a happy visitor is forever a visitor. It's a forever visitor. Ah. Liminal Land. Oh, what the F, buddy? I can't believe you've done this to me. Is it the end of the video? Okay. It's the end of the video. Okay. Recovered tape from the main office at Liminal Land Park. We're working to uncover the others, as this seems to be part of a collection. Okay. This is people praising it. Ooh, that's interesting. This is the person is such an odd way to put it. Almost like you're training something to identify people versus non-people. That's so based. I'm surprised AI generated images haven't been used more for ARGs. It's true. Ooh. We hope this tape has helped prepare you to keep visitors here for as long as possible. Sudden transitions are a great place to hide hidden messages. Wait, there's a hidden... Wait. Whoa! Wait, hold on. How do you do the thing where you can go back frame by frame? Mom said I might be able to stay home tomorrow, yippee. Yo! Guys, how do you do the thing where you go back frame by frame? No, I don't want 5 seconds. I want frame by frame. Guys, it was... God dang it. Hi, Raindrop. This is the person to train the AI. Oh, the park is AI. This is the person to train... Oh, pause the video and point to go one frame. Okay, hold on. It's the dot. Okay. Dot, 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 dot. Is that actually going forward? Do I have to... Wait. This is not working. Not dot man? What is it? What are you doing? Oh. I don't think that's working either. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. I think it's like shift something or alt something. How to move YouTube video 1 frame at a time. First pause the spacebar K to pause, then press dot to go forward a frame or to go back a frame. Oh my god, I got it. Guys, you actually are correct. I'm just actually stupid. Now we do this for a bit. Hold on, actually. We do it closer to there. Anyway. You know? Oh my god. Let's do this one to go back. Oh my god, this sucks. Guys, what if I just hold it down and make this thing freak out? There's so many frames! I don't think this is working. I just want to see. God dang it. I just want to see, guys. It just feels like it's not moving at all, which is what's freaking me out. Like, it's giving me the indication that it is, but I just don't think it is. I am pressing comma. It's going back. And it's giving me an indication that it is doing something. But even when I tap it, it's just not moving. Like, nothing is moving. What if I just become based and better? God dang it. Pull up for precise seeking. What the F? No way. What is this? What if I... Wait, hold on. Guys? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, it was right there. Oh, F. Guys, we got this. God dang it. It's so fast, dude. Hi, Emery. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got it. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kids. I hope this tape has... We hope this tape has something to prepare. Keep visitors here for as long as possible. You to keep visitors here for as long as possible. Oh my god. Full screen it. It's like really blurry. So it's like, we hope this tape has helped to prepare. We hope this tape has helped prepare. You to keep visitors here for as long as possible. Oh, you're so right. You know, guys, I can read it. It's just there. Shout out to the comments, you know? Okay, but we read it. That's what the comment said it was. He says, like, reads, we hope this... But he didn't get the first part. Yeah, it says, like, we hope this tape has helped to prepare you to keep visitors here for as long as possible. Shout out to the comments, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna just give copy. Keith, why did you write I was asleep probably in the liminal space thing? Where were you? But that's not what this is for. It's for information. Okay, there we go. Excellent. I feel like it'd be kind of silly to be a liminal space or ARG IRL. Bro, imagine someone kills someone that makes an ARG about it, like they actually did. Oh my god. Well, okay, to be fair, a lot of really early ARGs were really scary because people just didn't know if they were real or not. And that was like why a lot of like early ARGs were like super like scary, because people just didn't know. Like a lot of creepypastas. Like for instance, like Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets was like an ARG that was being released in real time over the course of years, that where like the YouTube channel itself was canon in the universe. And so people just like genuinely, like they kind of like assumed it wasn't real, but like right at the beginning, like, how would you know? You know? Okay, so this is the website. This is the home page. It obviously has, like, this Ferris wheel turning or whatever. You can click attractions, and then it gives you a bunch of images like this, and then, like, if you click back to home, it just brings you back to this page. So you go to attractions, and I don't know what happens when you click on these. I literally just kind of scrolled down like this to see what it kind of was. So we have the Hall of Walls, Paradise Playroom, Subliminal Land, the Laugh Track, Centrifuge, Skyliner, Unknown. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. It just opens the picture. Oh, does it just open the picture when you click on them? This is also Unknown, Spiritine, Funhouse, and Invader Cave. This is, like, if someone you know or have any recollection of prior visits to, please fill out the following form with your experience. The account is vital to the preservation and understanding of the events that transpired. So this is what I was also talking about. Where you can, you know, put your information in here, rather than using a phone call. So Bunny, if you wanted to do that, then, like, that's where you can. That's they're dyslexic? What? Oh, yeah. Like, I can probably read that. It's like Chrysanthemum? Chrysanthemum. Anyways, apparently this... Okay, it has, Okay, so there's a bunch of pictures. So here's the thing, is that this is an ARG. Hello, Blue! We're looking into an ARG called Liminal Land. It's, by, Nexpo and someone else that I don't remember the name of at the moment. It's new. It's, like, 3 days old. Which is kind of fun. Yeah. So, we're gonna click on all of them. We're gonna do, like, the normal stuff, and then there's probably some, like, weird, like, code stuff. So, like, if I were to, like, save this image... if I were to save this image, it probably would give me code. It's, like, fun. It is really cool. And everything like that, but I'll have to, like, look that up after stream, because if I look up code, on stream, it might show information about my computer. So I won't, unfortunately. But anyways, this one says, Liminal Land's, signature maze experience. So, I don't know if there's, like, anything in this picture. It kind of looks like there is. Like, I kind of feel like if I were to brighten, like, some contrast on it, it kind of looks like there's some numbers here. But I'll do that later. The Revered Paradise Playroom. So, yeah, same thing. There's a weird face there. Upper levels of Subliminal Land. So that's, like, there's some pools or whatever in here. That's a creepy one. Ooh, it looks like they have holes in their face. The happiest ride on Earth. Yeah, it looks it. Yup, real. Look at this guy's leg. What's going on? I'll save it right now. I can link if you want. Oh, to what? Creepy, my favorite, yep. Code.oto's current location at chords. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, it probably wouldn't do something like that. It would just most likely, it might say, like, what my computer's name is. And my computer's name is my name. So. Centrifuge. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Rumored to hold up to 100 riders at a time. It was rarely full. That's kind of funny. They're just like, guys, it could hold up to 100 riders, but, like, no one was ever on it. Lol. It's like a bunch of people in, like, mass or something. Liminal Land's reverse freefall. One prototype of many. Oh, this is a prototype. Everyone simply looks the same. I hate it. Much about this ride is unknown. Yeah, because it looks like it's effing impossible. That's why. Like, where does it even go? Look at this person's face. There's not even a face there. Liminal Land signature spinner, named after the flower. Oh, it's a flower! Oh my god, that's the biggest fly on the wall ride ever? Yeah. Unknown? Yeah, because, again, it looks effing impossible. Like, what is this? Like... I hate it. Thank you. This looks like a bug. This is a bug. Look at it. It has, like, a spine. Anyway. Funhouse. Clown Maze at Liminal Land. From my recollection, this ride was always empty. Cool. Looks like an entrance to the Backrooms. Invader Cave. Liminal Land's transit system reportedly connected home to various areas of the park. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Liminal Land's reportedly connects home to various areas of the park. That feels like it's a clue. Falling through the air. I wonder how can this be fair. Oh my god. Okay, accommodations. Clicky clicky. Welcome home. Okay, wait. Oh, so when it says connect home to various areas, they mean this. This is home. Oh shoot, it's gonna scroll through pictures? Oh good god, okay. Oh no. Whoa, guys, if I sit in a hotel like this, I would cry. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's like you running. What is this? What are these on the ceiling? No. Look at this. It's like the oh, dude, that's a ceiling. No way. Nah. Fancy lights? I don't know, man. Bro, I hate this. These are really, like, liminal. Like, Nexpo has been, like, collecting, like, photos or something. For sure. Like, look at these. These are awful. Look at this chair! What's going on with this chair? Nah. Okay. This one's, like, this is weird looking, but it's not, like, I just spent my email, wish me luck, have fun. This is also, like, a room with a ceiling. These are weird. Like, the hotel rooms that, like, have, like, painted ceilings. Whoa, is this a... This looks like it could be a cafeteria or a washroom. I'm not really sure. I'm, like, waiting for it to, like, loop back around. Okay, this is the kitchen, so this is kind of like a community kitchen, probably. I hate this. I hate everything about this room. I hate this more. I'm gonna be real. That's not okay. Oh, I think this is the loop. Okay, so this is like the cafeteria. It's gonna go back to an image I think we've seen already. Yeah, okay, perfect. One of the finer creations of Liminal Land Park came with the creation of their flagship accommodation. The Hospitalisk and Opportune Mutual Experience, or home. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Hospitalisk and Opportune Mutual... Okay, home. Excellent. That's so cool. I love that. The home project encompasses a sprawling underground... Oh, an underground suburbia. Oh, yeah. That's... Guys, you know how we'll make suburbias scarier? We'll put them underground. I hate that. Perfect for families who travel from out of state to experience Liminal Land for themselves. Built from the repurposed bones of the Lake Valley Observation employee housing structure, the site once housed the facility's clean energy workers and their families, at the time creating one of the largest underground communities in existence. Underground. Giving Disney Tunnel vibes. I don't know why, but some images, file names are just download number / edit, while others are the names of the places. Thanks, I hate it. That actually makes a lot of sense, Irony. Basically, the download names, you have to, like, you have to, like, manually change the name. So I'm guessing, like, sometimes you just didn't, but the numbers might actually mean something. But we'll get to that. If you find any, like, weird numbers, like, if there's numbers that are, like, not just, like, ascending order or whatever, then, like, feel free to put them in the Discord. Okay, hold on. Upon its opening, Liminal Land aimed to celebrate this sense of community by transitioning the home's purpose away from employees and geared towards park visitors, many of whom felt overwhelmingly comfortable while inside due to its illusionary nature. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. The sensation of homeliness was the... Guys, my mouse keeps, like, freaking out and I don't know why. Stop this. The sense of homeliness was the sole intention behind the project, as Karan Karen sought to keep guests inside the park for as long as possible in hopes of maximizing profits. Guys, I think this is the name of the AI. It's not in ascending order, none of them are? Okay. Is there a photo of the guest area? We're looking at photos of the guest area. This is it. But guys, I think this is the name of the AI. I think it's pronounced Sharon. It's so ugly. So they keep guests inside the park for as long as possible to maximize profits. Because of this goal, Home would be the only in-park hotel offered to guests, reportedly containing around 10,000 concurrent operational rooms at its peak. That's way too many. Spread out over a handful of square miles underneath Liminal Land. So this is Liminal Land, and this is the underground home. That's so... I hate that. Guys, one time, there was a horror book I was reading. It's called World War Z. You might have heard of it. It got turned into a movie. But the book is, trust me, way better. The book is about, like, the zombie apocalypse is over, and it's like 10 years after the zombie apocalypse has been, like, officially, like, been controlled, basically. So the World War Z is someone going around to a bunch of different countries and getting reports on stuff that happened. So you get to learn about fights that happen, like big, like, news events and all this sort of stuff. World War Z is amazing. There's a thing in World War Z where basically there are a few countries, namely North Korea, that basically just, like, went off the map, in a sense that when this apocalypse happened, there was no reason for North Korea to basically, like, keep in contact with the outside world, essentially. And people aren't allowed to go there because that was, like, in the right of that country to not be, like, invaded, essentially. So no one goes to North Korea. So no one knows what happened during the zombie apocalypse in North Korea in this book. And, thank you, irony. And so the publisher, like, the author in this book says, like, this is completely speculation, but I think they might be in an underground bunker somewhere, that there are thousands and thousands of zombies just in an underground bunker in North Korea. And this is what this is reminding me of. That, like, you know? Anyway, okay, rough approximation of home size relative to Liminal Land. Some areas are rumored to be unexplored to this day. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna see what Ace sent me. The fourth of the file names are download. 15, 13, 11, 3. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Irony. Thank you. There is a password somewhere in here, so, like, we're gonna try a few things for the password. Blending 50s inspired decor with modern cues from the 1980s. Modern. Home was a marvel for its time, and due to the intrigue and raving reviews surrounding it, Sharon would begin selling units in 1981, fulfilling their goal of keeping their patrons on the park grounds for as long as humanly possible. Due to the lure of Home and its outward appearance of a sprawling underground suburbia, quick family vacations often turn into extended and even permanent stays, and for many, Liminal Land Park had definitely become home. Experience home. Well, the password isn't 15.3, 13.11.3. Okay, well, I'm gonna try, you can try write, so, like, R-I-T-E, but we'll see. It might be a little bit more complicated than that. I would assume that it would be. So, like, on one hand, I would assume that it's, like, really difficult. On the other hand, I would assume it's really easy. because, like, it could be really difficult because it's, like, you know, the, like, the whole puzzle. Like, the whole puzzle right now is to get into that space. But I would also assume it's really easy because it's the first puzzle. It still might mean something, though. I would put it in the forum that I'm making, that, like, hey, these images, like, make this number. Okay, so this is one image. So this is, like, suburbia. It looks like there's people standing in the window there. Creepy backyard. Hate it. House. Kitchen. I don't know what this says. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Bathroom with 4 sinks. A pretty normal looking bedroom. Congratulations, we did it. Pretty normal walk-in closet. Laundry room. Looks like probably was a communal thing, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. But this might also be a fridge, which is kind of weird. Community bathroom that has stalls, but also there's a toilet here. That's fun. Baby crib. That's, don't like that. Indoor garden with, like, stairs or a porch. I don't know, man. Some lady that didn't want to get her picture taken, for sure. Creepy hallway. This is one of the most normal things. This is not. Okay, pretty normal looking washroom, actually. Pretty normal looking, like, you know. Pretty normal looking bedroom, except for the fact that the walls are clearly made out of fabric, and, like, that's a little bit weird. Pretty normal looking closet. Except for the fact that this door does not, like, the doors don't work. Pretty normal looking bedroom, except that it looks like it's an IKEA. I don't know, man. People not having a great time, I don't think. Like, she looks like she's stuck in a window. This guy looks like some kid is, like, using his back as a stool. And there's, like, another guy here. That's fun. Bathroom. A pretty nice looking kitchen. I would want this kitchen. Except that it has 2 ovens, which seems unnecessary. But, like, I can download the images too if you like. That'd probably be the way to go, I think. Or did I go back to the beginning? I don't think so. I did. No, I didn't. Okay, we're still going. There's so many pictures. Another pretty normal looking kitchen. There's so many crib rooms. That's so weird. There's so many. Oh my god, we're getting to the end. Why do the kitchens look normal? I don't understand. No, 2 ovens isn't enough. Like, I mean, if you're in a community space, that makes sense, but, like, I don't know. I'm a man with 5 ovens! I could always use more curse images, real. Okay, so that's the end. Archives. Okay, so these are newspaper clipping. I hate that. That is the worst. That is the worst one. Guys, we figured it out. We found it. That's the worst one. I really hope it doesn't get any worse than that, because that was not okay. Do not like that one. No, don't like that one. Okay, cool. Can I click on this? Oh, excellent. Okay, so, Liminal Land Summer Pamphlet of 1978. That was dyslexia. Did you see that? Me trying to read this date, and my brain was just like, no, don't do that, actually. Okay, so this is clearly, like, a newspaper clipping, and I cannot read it because it's too small. Let me zoom in, please. Okay, anyways, this is probably okay. I just have to, like, lean into the thing because I'm just super effing blind. A whole new world underneath your feet. 3 years after Liminal Land changed the face of Lake Valley, Sharon TM Corporations. Okay, so Sharon is a corporation, but I think that's also the name of the AI. has emerged with yet another project bound. Okay, so there's like a crease here. To fascinate park visitors, a multi-thousand square foot underground complex spanning 36 floors vertically downwards. Guys, it got so much worse. Guys, it got so much worse. Guys, not only is it huge, like, just... but it goes 36 floors down. There's at least one dead body in there, right? Like, at least one? That, like, no one ever found? Like, that's not okay. Oh my god. At least 5, dude. Like, oh my god. Okay, spanning 36 floors vertically downward is now available to explore, completely at your leisure. Okay. Immerse yourself in the naturally heated structures warmed by the remnants of Lake Valley's dormant test sites. What the F does that mean? Given the city's rich history and diligence in investigating in emergency infrastructure, Lake Valley's observation has donated their prior complex to benefit Sharon's version of bringing humanity the most unique theme park experience in the world today. Okay, slight issue. I can't download them. Something prevents me from doing it. I can download other items from the page, just not those images. Okay, so there's probably nothing on them. If it's preventing you from, like, doing it, there's just probably nothing on them, which is fine. Like, yeah. Immerse yourself in the naturally... oh wait, I already read that. You'll find that Subliminal Land carries the most unique pool architecture in the world. Irregular pool shapes break the monotony of regular alternatives, largely made possible by the reuse of the old clean energy reservoirs left behind by the engineers and scientists from Lake Valley observations. On top of this, you'll find that each pool is seamlessly connected to every other one on each floor, meaning you'll never have to leave the water. There's at least one dead body in the pool. There's at least one. Guys, I have to go to the washroom really quick. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello, hello. Okay, also, with the ride pictures, some of them say ride 1. Oh! Can't see the body in the water. It's early start at ARGs and oil face. Oh wait, there are radiation baths? I haven't been reading the rest of it. Okay, we read the rest. Okay. As you venture into the depths of Subliminal Land, you'll discover a world of hospitality at your disposal. Enjoy complimentary beverages provided by Liminal Land partners as you soak in the rad baths located behind the wave pool. Pro tip, if you're having difficulties navigating the Meg-like structure of Subliminal Land, feel free to ask the nearest partner and they'll be happy to direct you. Can't find a partner? Follow the red exit signs and you should find one in proximity. That's so cool. Subliminal Land utilizes the state-of-the-art system of interconnected water slides to ensure safe travel between floors. Gone are the days of exiting the water, scrubbing for a towel, and walking around soaking wet. In Subliminal Land, you can navigate to any floor you like by slide. To do so, simply head to the nearest outer wall and look for the orange opening. Once there, jump in, enjoy the ride, and emerge in a completely new area. So how do you get back up? As you make your way out of the hospitality sector and into the Serenity Ward below, you'll discover that crowds become less prevalent. This is by design, and is made possible by the sheer size of floor B10 and beyond. You'll be pleased to find that the deeper you venture into Subliminal Land, the larger the floors become, allowing you to truly escape the anomaly of daily life in lieu of a dead, silent, unforgettable, serene experience underground. Warning. Those with autophobia may experience discomfort in the sorority ward. If you're prone to this, it's advised you're made on floors B8 and above. From the beginning, Sharon crafted Liminal Land with one promise to you, that you can escape reality and truly lose yourself. And with the addition of this new facility, that promise continues to live on. Rad bath? I don't think that's a radiation bath. I don't think that's what that's short for. Like, I think it literally means rad, as in like... Park goers will love the numerous amenities located on floor B4. Water slides empty into naturally heated reservoirs, making for comfortable family experiences. I'm live.
I know, dinner.
Okay, I'm coming. The neon pool rooms await. Immerse yourself in an unforgettable experience you can find anywhere else. Bonus tip, given its depth, the neon pool rooms are typically empty. Chances are you'll be all by yourself. Rad. Yeah, see, it's rad. So from what I'm getting from this is not only is it 36 floors down, but it's like this. Like, it gets, the deeper you go down, the more empty space there is. And by design, the deeper you go into this, the more alone you'll be. And they don't... A pyramid scheme. And it just seems that, like, they don't actually... There's no way to get back up. Like, you can go down, but it seems like by design, they don't want you to get back up. Summer pamphlet celebrating the release of Subliminal Land and Experience Water Park located Liminal Land. Okay, and we go back. These baths are made from the old clean energy reservoir, aka cooling pools. But clean energy is not radiation, like by design. Clean energy is solar panels. References my life is like a fever dream. Is it? Cut the slides like you did in McDonald's playpens. Real. Kind of? Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the colorized. Okay, it actually does look like a colorized photo, so that's cool. Okay, so dinner. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Hello. We're talking about Liminal Land.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. I'm live right now.
You are muted.
Sorry. Hello? What the F? What?
Wait, are you speaking?
Hello?
Oh my god, you are here.
Hi. Sorry.
Hello,
I'm live right
hello.
now. We're talking about Liminal Land.
I saw. I'm curious what this is, but
It's so cool.
are you a ways into it already?
Not super ways in it. Like, this ARG started like 2 days ago. So
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Liminal
made.
Land. It sounds like a Backrooms knockoff.
It's made by Nexpo, so I have a lot of trust in it. I'm gonna be real.
Mm-hmm. High quality knockoff then.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's actually the idea behind it is liminal spaces and ARG like AI generated images.
Mm.
It's actually really really cool. Yeah. It's really really cool. We're kind of a far way into it, but only with like all the extra stuff rather than like the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Emery.
I mean, I'm sure I could pick up what's going on.
Oh yeah, and you like I can just like there's in the Discord I made a like a forum, like a new forum thing. So like in the guild thing, like the guild board, there's one called Liminal Land, and it has like the link to the site. It has the YouTube channel. Like it has like a bunch of stuff in it already, so you can just like look at that if you want to. But I have to.
1 second.
Okay, well you have 1 sec. I need to go get dinner, so you have 1 second.
Sick.
Excellent. Okay, I'll be right back, chat.
Oh, I suppose you can hear all of my scrolling around.
Hello, everyone. I am back. Liam, do you want me to put stuff in Discord? Like, screen share?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Liminal Land time. Okay. I have dinner now. Alright. One of the last surviving images from Lake Valley Observation. The site, what would one day become Liminal Land, within the building shown clean energy was produced and used in various regions across the country. Directly beneath these facilities sat their enormous underground housing development, which would later be repurposed into home. So, Liam, quick thing. So, it was a theme park. See? Theme park.
Yeah.
Attractions. It has a bunch of little... has attractions. There's nothing here, it's just the images. Yeah, just attractions.
Yeah.
Don't attractions. Don't worry about it, you know? Don't worry about it.
Nothing wrong with their faces.
Nothing wrong. Accommodation, so this is home. So this is where people would live. This is Liminal Land. This is home underground.
Oh.
And not only is that home underground, but it's 36 floors deep. Yeah. And it looks like this.
Oh
so
my
it's
god,
just...
I love home. Home is so cool.
We love home. Yeah, and now I'm reading just like, this is about the pools that are underneath. And now we're reading about the clean energy. So I don't know what this is an image of. This looks like, yeah, okay. These images show the early days of Lake Valley, years before they would begin their clean energy initiative. The town was small, remote, and rarely visited, which made it the perfect place to build their power plant. Yup, real. Okay, radiation suits. Radiation suits. Recovered photos from inside Lake Valley Observation. The site was once home to an estimated 7,000 employees at its peak, though very few images remain. I wonder why. I remember about lifesteal, I didn't wrap myself up into Dream SP. Whoever replied, Liminal. What? What are you talking about? I dreamed that and Booster made a tweet about lifestyle and then they put it up. Oh. Do you think that could mean something? What? Wait. But seriously, how normal is it for all images on the same page to start with the same thing? That thing being every image on the page you were just on, starting with F1917F. So, pretty normal if he did it on purpose to, like, organize it, like, on his computer. But it might mean something. A photograph taken inside one of the washrooms in the underground portion of the energy facility. The white tiled walls would serve as inspiration for the decor of subliminal land. In some instances, the tiles did not need to be replaced. Fun. The only known image taken of the hub, the main energy sector of Lake Valley observations. Due to the constant restrictions happening inside, entering this room often meant death in under an hour. That's so cool. The hub would eventually be retrofitted into the final floor of Subliminal Land, which made it one of the most highly sought-after locations in the entire park. Oh, yeah, so, Liam, how they described, like, the pool is that, like, the idea is that the pools are, like, on every floor, and the idea is that you never have to leave the pool, so you can just take a slide to go down. And the further you go down, the less people there would be, because the floors got bigger and bigger as you went down. But, like, the thing is, they never mention a way of getting back up.
Yeah.
And so there's an AI on this. It's called Sharon. That's the name of the company, but it's also the name of the AI that controls the park. And the park, there's, like, a video on their YouTube, and it's, like, it looks like it's trying to teach the AI how to recognize what people are. Or teaching employees how to recognize people versus non-people, but I think it's a people thing because, like, in the video it kind of glitches and it says this park is an AI, and the AI's whole, like, goal is to keep people in the park for as long as possible.
Yeah.
By Emery, and, like, the idea was that, like, the home, you could live there permanently, like, you could live there, like, as a resident of the ground suburbia. Yeah, and, like, it could hold up to 10, like, it had 10,000, like, places to live.
So, like, yeah.
So a little bit crazy, honestly. Okay. Also, their, like, whole thing is, like, their motto is lose yourself, which is quite funny.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay. I want to clarify something that you misread. The reactions, not restrictions. Okay, I have a fun little factoid about dyslexia. I will read out loud something wrong, but I'll know what it means. Don't worry. Okay, mentions of Dr. Schlinenberg in Science News 1959. Dying of laughter. Uh-oh. There is a ride called... Really?
Well, like, I think there's a few stories about it as, like, ancient mystery things, you know?
Oh, yeah, like, where people would, like, have, like... Yeah. Okay, just wanted to be sure we're on the same page. Don't worry. There is a ride in Liminal, like, in Liminal Land called Laugh Track, so that's fun.
Yeah.
That has some connotations. The new world of computer-generated images. Oh, weird. Okay. The first published mention of Dr. Frank, Schlinenberg in the weekly edition of Science News on November 28th, 1959. November 28th is the day that the YouTube channel was made, which is kind of fun, I guess. The article briefly discussed his research into the world of cortical activation and specifically comprehension-induced laughter. Despite discovering the clear health issues that prolonged exposure to these compressions can cause, he incorporated the same technology years later into the laugh track. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's fun. I have to make this bigger so I can read it. Machine and cortical activation. Research conducted in New York at the Rochester Institute of Technology to study the effects on machine-induced cortical activation. Oh. Okay, why though? Who knows? Data collection.
Man wanted some laughs at any cost.
Man wanted to make you laugh. For no reason.
Don't you just want to laugh?
Don't you want to ride the laugh track? Don't you want to be happy? Sharing can do that for you.
You laugh when you're happy.
If you smile. Oh my god. What's the quote from it again? It's like, pull lips back, open mouth, slightly, open eyes wide. This is how to be happy. I was gonna welcome the Night Vale episode.
Sounds about right.
It's the episode after Kevin is first introduced.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or the episode Kevin is introduced, I don't know which one. The group concerned with providing a database for the summer's interdisciplinary study of amusement park engineering, SAP, at the Rochester Institute of Technology faced several difficulties, says Dr. Frank Sonnenberg, chief engineering chairman. One approach to measuring the effects of mechanical induced cortical activation was inducing chest compressions via an overhanging chest mount resting on the shoulders of willing participants on intervals of 60 seconds. The restraints would compress, causing uncontrollable laughter in the subjects. What the F, dude?
What do we define as laughter here?
I think it's just the noise at this point. Or you should make clock app villain audios. Lol. Oh. I could. It'd be quite funny. Though they are many ways to test mechanical cortical activation, the study specifically used means of compression for laughter and the effects it will have on individuals over extended periods of time. In their research, respiration movements were measured by means of a strain gauge transducer attached to a slightly elastic belt around the waist. The risk of harmful pressure in the trunk cavity during expression was the sole factor in their research to distinguish whether this type of induced expression could be vital and safe to emulate in commercial products. That's so cool. Database results. Effects on man. Results from 2 studies of biological consequences of laughter are reported. Repose inability brain mechanism was tested in study 1. It aims to protect against trunk compressions that can cause health hazards during vicarious laughter. Compressions may be maximal during moderate durations and for protective reasons moderate in ensuring vigorous laughter. 25 university students volunteered to have their chests compressed at random intervals. Laughter responses LR and the superimposed Hasbro's response were operationally assessed by mercury-filled strain gauges strapped around the trunk. Yeah, that mercury never did anything wrong. On average, the participants experienced brief moments of euphoria in the test's initial phases. In later phases, participants began to feel feelings of fear, anxiety, and panic. I wonder why. In the final phase of testing, every participant reported feeling tense stomach pain and severe mind fog. Ultrasounds later revealed damage to the diaphragm of 3 of the participants induced, including 1 total rupture. Ooh. Highly significant inner regulations were calculated between the number of laughs and post-exposure cortical activation due to high activations after frequent laughter. The results from the study support the hypothesis that mechanically induced cortical activities is possible and can be replicated to induce emotions. The results from this study also support the hypothesis that prolonged exposure to mechanically induced cortical activation can cause negative effects. on the human mind and body, and that the effects pose an increased risk of harm to the vital organs in the trunk cavity. Given this, the implications of induced laughter in commercial uncontrollable products is not recommended until these effects are better understood. But we know the laugh track exists. So either he said, I don't care, or he fixed it, and I don't think he fixed it.
Yeah. Didn't it say earlier on the, like, this page here that he'd used it anyways?
Pretty much. It is not currently known if any riders ever experienced damage to their bodies or minds while riding the laugh track. I don't know, man. Looking at that picture, it kind of looks like there was. That's a thing, though. Supposedly, if you lay on your back with your arms crossed over your chest, pressure will make you start to laugh. Okay, that kind of, like... Now, let's think about what a straitjacket does. Anyway... Interesting. Weird, even. You know? Anyway. I'm trying to see if there's any hidden magic in dark pictures, but I'm turning up brightness. Oh. I hate this picture so effing much. Look at this.
Yeah.
See, this says back on track, and I think this might be about the laugh track.
I'd imagine.
It's gonna make the picture better. I
that
hate it.
That might be defined as a laugh, you know?
it supposedly could be defined as a laugh. Okay, cameras on the laugh track capture giggling passengers upon the esteemed rider's reopening in the summer of 1988. The ride had been suspended earlier that year and covered with massive tarps in an attempt to hide it from the public eye. The official reason given for its closure was severe mechanical issues, with the tarps being used to protect the ride from the harsh sunlight. Many have gone on to reject these explanations, with some going as far as to claim that the ride was closed due to an accident and potential even total derailment, though to this point little evidence exists to back these rumors. The ride continued to operate that summer, much to the enjoyment of parkgoers. It remains operational until Liminal Land's eventual closure the following year. Yes, giggles. I think that's a scream, actually. Giggles, guys. Can't you see that they're giggling? Clearly. Anyway, I hate that picture so much. Memorandum, the sound in C block. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be good. April 21st, 1984, Jason Franklin, maintenance team lead, Sharon Corporations. Oh, that's the symbol. Okay, we have a symbol for Sharon now. That's cool. David, I'm having trouble figuring out how to approach Dr. S about this, but this is getting seriously out of hand. We cannot keep guys on payroll for longer than a few weeks before they walk off. I'm not sure if it's a pay discrepancy or what, but this is seriously beginning to affect our bottom line. Home is an effing mess. It's become a colossal ever since Dr. S decided to sell units for permanent stays. All this man cares about is money, money, money. And the residents don't care. They sit in their rooms living like their trash is everywhere and it stinks. How am I supposed to hire any decent talent if their first day on the job is cleaning up the mess the last team abandoned? We either need to shut off sections of home or figure out some way to get some people in here fast. I can't keep pulling these overnights alone. Not like this. It's messing with me bad. I haven't told anyone, but 2 nights ago I heard something down the hallway inside C block. I'm not sure if it was because I was up for 22 hours straight, again, and it sounded so effing real. It was akin to a child's scream, this disturbing, blood-curdling scream, followed by what I could only describe as, I know it sounds ridiculous, underground, but dear God, it hasn't left my mind since. We need some more guys. I'm overworked, I'm tired, and if things don't change, I'm walking off just like the others, because F this. Regards, Jason Frank. What could he possibly be saying? Because he says it says like, followed by what I could only describe as, and I know it sounds ridiculous, something underground. So what would you, like, normally hear, but not underground? Birds? Birds is a good option.
Wait, it has merch.
Wind? Oh, yeah, I know it does. I want it so bad, man. Dude, the mouth that said, I got lost is so good. Wind? Wind is good. See, the thing is that, like, followed by what I can only describe as wind, like, this is longer than wind. Letter recovered from the maintenance office and home. Sections are unfortunately redacted, however, a team is working to uncover the lost data. Yeah, okay. Wind? I don't know. See, I would say water, but, like, there's, like, a whole pool system underground. And water can exist underground, but, like, I don't know. Okay, company training tapes. We've watched this video. Recovered tape from the main office at Liminal Land Park. We're working to uncover the others, as this seems to be part of a collection. Yeah, so we watched that. Oh my god, there's 3 pages of this. Okay. Promotional materials, home, 1 of 2. At Liminal Land, you'll feel right at home. This is the only image that doesn't look like it's from an effing, like AI-generated image. What if you watch it at high contrast? Like the video? Like this video? Can I do that? How would I even do that?
I want you to put the image into an editor and mess with it.
But what photo?
The one with the blocked out words that you were theorizing about.
I could try that, but I think that, not photo, but that works. The video. I don't know how I would watch the video, but this one, generally if something is blocked out by, like, a Sharpie like this, like, even in real life, you wouldn't be able to see it. But I would have to put it in a text editor, and I don't really want to do that right now. Promotional materials. At Liminal Land, you'll feel right at home. Okay. A full-page advertisement celebrating a facility named Home. While little is known about what went on inside, rumor has it that it was Liminal Land's take on reality-bending underground suburbia. Urban legends arise, though. It was more than likely a clever accommodation to get families to stay at the park longer than they otherwise would. Probably. Okay, promotional material, number 2. Dream. Okay, this one looks a little bit, like, weirder, obviously. Looks like there's a person here. A full-page advertisement celebrating a facility named Home, while little is known. Okay, so it's the same thing, but, like, number 2. So obviously this looks like an actual hotel, and this looks like weird. Oh, okay, so we watched this video as well. There's a phone number attached to this video, by the way, Liam, when we called it. That was fun.
There was a what?
There was a phone number attached to this video.
Oh, I see.
And we called it, and basically it just brings you to, like, a fake police thing. And there was one person in the comments of this video that left their name and contact information, and he was told that that they were going to get sent stuff. Like, sent, like, lore stuff through email. But I don't want to leave my name and stuff. So, like, it exists. It's there. So we watched that video. 1973, Lake Valley observations. Okay, so this looks like it's probably inside Home. Recover an image of pretendingly awaiting confirmation from the site of what was once the home of Lake Valley observation. This photograph was likely taken by staff members of Sharon surveying the land for purchase before its eventual renovation into subliminal land. Okay, so this is, like, before. Obviously, 1973. I hope I get an email. That'd be fun. Promotional material, Paradise Playroom. Okay, so this is one of the rides. Rides, kind of, it's a playroom, so it's kind of considered a ride. There's, like, a face here. I hate that. Lose yourself in a new paradise. Endless pay awaits for children young and old at Paradise Playroom. Found in remaining company files, this poster was once promoted the highly ambiguous Paradise Playroom, which served as the park's alternative to daycare. Early reviews suggested the attraction lived up to its name, with children joyfully spending hours lost in the maze of never-ending fun. Oh, it was a maze. That's always good. Okay, so this is one of the people who was, ooh, oh, this looks like it actually has stuff to it. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is one of the missing persons. Like, this is the first missing person that shows up.
Mm-hmm.
A special bulletin, but then crossed out.
The cool ass.
I know! So it says special bullet, so that's fun. Missing person, so there's a drawing here, but I don't know what the drawing is. Foul place expected, reward, information leading to the discovery of the current location of Miss Jacobson, information leading to the arrest and conviction of the persons responsible for the disappearance of Miss Jacobson. Jacobson Margaret, female, 39, 5'3", 125 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, fair complexion. Date missing, 25th of January, 1988. So that's a year before the park closed. Last seen at Liminal Land Park, 600. Oh, we actually have an address. I wonder what would happen if you put that address somewhere. Any information possible, contact Chief of Detectives Mike Hughes or Detective Wayne Roberts Lake. Okay, cool. And that's the phone number again. Missing persons report salvaged from the Liminal Land main square appears to have been tampered with, likely by a park goer. Yeah, probably. The fact that the crinkle is like right over her eyes is kind of freaky. Okay. Ooh, so this one is like the poster that you see in the trailer of the the trailer of this. A new world awaits, Liminal Land. Bureau of Land Management, Lake Valley. Okay. Early promotional material recovered from an abandoned Lake Valley residence. Document was inside of a folder with other early Sharon Company files, leading us to believe that this ad was created sometime around 1974. Okay. Cool. This kid doesn't have a face! Aww. Unnamed child photograph playing in an early variation of the park signature Paradise Playroom. The vast building served as a maze for children to get lost in as their parents enjoyed the more mature attractions in the park. There's no face on this child. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like where the dead body is. The park goer is taking a break from the extensive network of pools with Subliminal Land. They appear to be somewhere around floor B27, although nobody really knows for sure. So it just looks like there's a dead body.
Subliminal Land.
Uh-huh. That's what the name of the pools is.
That's so cool for them.
Look at this guy. What is going on with his legs? I hate all these photos. They're so awful. I hate them. This. Oh my god. Look at this ride. It looks like a bug. It looks like it would come alive and eat people.
It looks so safe. Ride.
It looks like playing. Utilizing old metal tubing, Sharon crafted a coaster that, in hindsight, broke every regulation in the book. Oddly, riders noted bizarre rail movements when passing the curve, with some claiming that it appeared alive and snake-like. No! No! Really? No way.
No way.
Over the years, Serpentine became something of an urban legend because of this, although this snake-like movement was likely because of its critical lack of support structures. Guys, I think this is the most normal thing in Liminal Land. The pool photo almost looks like a mirror. Oh, okay, I'll go look at it again. Guys, I think this is the thing that because like look right here. Look at how long there is without a something to like hold it up. Because I think like if you look at this, like there's something holding it up here, and then there's something holding it to this one down here, but it's not really holding it up. So it's like this is being held up by this, that's being held by this. There is that one SCP that's a building made of living pipes. Oh, you're so right. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the mirror one. Okay, I think I know what you mean, how this kind of looks like a mirror, but I think this is just a Polaroid photo, so you can see that there's like a Polaroid photo, and I think it's just the filter on it that makes it look like they're looking through a mirror, but I think it's just a window. Okay, last page. Oh, good. The happiest ride on Earth. No one has a face. We love that for them. Sharon Corporation's first foray into experimental roller coasters. The laugh track utilizes specialized restraint compressions to invoke uncontrollable laughter during its 8-minute runtime. Guys, have you ever been on a ride that's more than 2 minutes? Because I haven't. Like, I think every ride I've ever been on is like 2 minutes max. The potential for anesthesiation was still being studied, although strangely not a single rider had filed a complaint during its brief run. That's way more suspicious than people saying that they did. Okay, so that's archives, gallery. Oh, good. It's just a bunch of pictures. Excellent. I'm so excited for just uncanny pictures. Hello, it's been a while. Hello, Wolfie! What a stream to come back to. Were the riders all dead? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, shoot. Hello, Billy Bumble! Hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid. Hold on a second. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone from Billy Bumble's raid. We're doing some stuff about, like, ARGs. If you don't know what ARG is, it's a augmented reality game. So generally, they're more on the horror side. They're usually kind of creepy. This one is very Uncanny Valley, more than gore horror, type of thing. So, like, you know, people don't have, like, really, like, they have weird faces and stuff, mostly, and, like, buildings don't look like they make, like, total sense in reality. So, like, that's the kind of thing that we're dealing with. If that makes you uncomfortable, I would click off now. But I will say, so far, we haven't seen anything that's, like, blood or anything like that. So if that's the type of horror that makes you uncomfortable, I don't think this is it. But hello. Okay, we go back. We're looking at a gallery of pictures now. There are kids on this ride. Mm-hmm. This is a pool.
What a happy family.
They look like they're having a great time. That looks awful. This is my worst nightmare. This is okay. This is not. Whatever the F that is. Fading memories of a place I'll never forget. What the actual F, dude? I hate that. There is one person on this ride, do not like that. I hate these. No. No. This one is this looks okay. This looks okay. This also looks okay. This does not. This looks fine. Longing for a place I never knew. This is very much not okay. Okay, update. I still can't read the blacked out parts if I hide the brightness. I didn't think you would be able to. This person doesn't have a body. It's just a head. That's so cool. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. If you want to, you can do whatever you guys want. What the F? What the F? These are two of the same person. Why? It just keeps getting worse. Though it just, like, it's not even trying to hide that the faces are just simply uncanny and not real. Like, before they were blurring them, this is not okay. These people have extra teeth. What the F? I hate this. No. Nightmare fuel, really. This actually looks kind of fun. Guys, no. That is too many people too close in water. Absolutely the F not. Sorry, I didn't hear you, should I? Only if you want to. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. From 1 to... What is in charge of these rides being in my dreams? I am so sorry. Also, I think them being that deformed is def on purpose. Oh yeah, it's totally on purpose. The thing is that every single one of these images is definitely AI generated. Because this is what AI generated photos look like. So if you were to type, like, crowd of people in pool, this is probably what it would pop up with. And like, maybe there's some Photoshop in there as well to make them look more human or less human. But, like, it's 100%, like, you know, this instrument gets freaked out by nice triplet girls. Hold on, where were they? Nice! Where did you get these images? I didn't get them. They're on a website called visitliminalland.net. It's part of an ARG. They're not real. Like, I don't even think they're, like, pictures of a real place that got photoshopped. I think they're completely fake. But we're in the ARG. Can I burn those images? You can print them out and burn them. Anyway. No. Guys, why are the only places that look okay are the empty pools and, like, the playground paradise? This one also looks okay. This kind of actually looks like a real photo, but, like, blurry.
Yeah. There's only, like, one face that looks kind of odd.
Yeah, like, this one looks kind of odd, but it kind of looks like they're wearing sunglasses, but then the ride dropped really fast.
Mm.
Like, this one looks like if someone gave me this photo, I'd be like, uh-oh, what happened? Skipping alarm, thank you so much for the follow. Hello.
I'm trying to have the least disturbing one looks like a horrible accident.
I did not know that skipping alarm. To be fair, in my head, I don't, like, you know. I'm asking because I'm indecisive. Oh, you can do whatever you want. See, this one looks real. Like, the pool ones look real. This one looks okay, too. This one, like, it looks a little creepy, but it looks like a photo that got blurry. This one's okay. This one looks real. Like, if someone showed me this picture, I'd be like, yeah, that's a real place, except that there's no way this structure exists. Like...
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it did, though.
It would be kind of cool. Okay, so that's the gallery. Okay, so park closure. This... You need a password to enter it, which I'm assuming by reading all of the stuff and everything, you would eventually get the password, hopefully. I want to try... No, I didn't think so. So, it's either, like, something that, like, you get later, or whatever. Someone might figure it out, and then I will just, like, put it in later. I don't know. About Liminal Land. Oh, uh-oh. Is this, like, a big, long thing now? Okay, no, it's not that long. Okay. I hate this structure. Liminal... Oh, no, it's this gallery. It's a gallery again. It's a gallery I don't have control over. We just have to watch these photos. Try the photo code? Someone already did, and it's not. What are you even doing anyway? I am looking at an ARG called Liminal Land. It started, like, 3 days ago. It's just, like... It's a story about an amusement park called Liminal Land that closed in 1989 because of a mass disappearance at the park. And this website is acting in-universe as, like, an archive of what happened. So it's, like, has, like, newspaper clippings, like, photos, like, whatever. But the place itself is quite creepy. Because, like, there's an amusement park. This is so... I hate this. But all the things look like this. Oh, so like FNAF? Not really. Like, it's like FNAF only in the way that, like, they're both scary. You know? So the thing with FNAF is a video game. The story was not really decided upon until maybe, like, the third or fourth game. The story is about animatronics stealing souls, children dying, all that sort of stuff. Whereas the story in this is, it's shown through YouTube videos, and this website. It's shown through, like, newspaper articles. I'm assuming there's probably code somewhere, and I'm just not looking for them very closely. And it's a story of an AI who is programmed to keep you in here as long as possible. And it succeeded. And there's, like, an underground, suburbia and all that sort of stuff. This ride looks fun, actually. I would go on that ride. No. Whatever the F this is, no. Also no. What the F is this? Some of these, like, I hate these. The last image was the Backrooms. Real. If you like the Backrooms, you'll like this. Liminal Land opened its doors in early winter of 1975. Designated to become one of the greatest amusement parks in the United States, Sharon Corporation set out to push the boundaries of what it meant to provide immersive entertainment. To this day, it's unclear how exactly Liminal Land garnered such a passionate and sizable audience so quickly, as the town of Lake Valley has historically had a relatively small population. Regardless, ticket sales exploded from day one, much to the credit of large families who flew in from all over the world to experience Sharon experimental vision. From the beginning, Liminal Land was always embedded with one mission: to dethrone Disneyland as the go-to destination for thrill seekers of all ages. Coasters that invoked emotion.
The thrill seekers.
The thrill seekers. Coasters that invoked emotion. So there's like a roller coaster that makes you laugh uncontrollably for 8 minutes. A multi-tiered water park, which is 36 levels underground. And a massive underground suburbia were among the experiences being tested. The underground suburbia is, again, 36 levels down. While the park was open, and to this day, debates are plentiful on whether Sharon actually achieved their goal of industry dominance. It's rumored that Disneyland was relatively empty throughout the 1980s, however, Disney loyalists would consistently deny that. No matter which way you look at it, though, the impact of Liminal Land existence was always clear, and at least for a brief while, it appeared that the park wasn't ever going anywhere. This, we don't know what this ride is. It literally is called, like... See, this one's Sharon's early coaster concept, believed to have been scrapped after a testing accident. Like, we don't know what this is. Somebody sold their soul to Cthulhu for this? Oh, yeah. It's 36 floors. Oh, and it gets worse, because if Liminal Land is about this big, like this, like, little square right here, Liminal Land is that big on the map. The underground facility is, like, that big, and it gets bigger as it goes down. So, like, it's like this as it goes down. There's at least one dead body in there that no one found. Surprisingly, very little news coverage came out of Lake Valley during Liminal Land's tenure. Parkgoers seemed avid to serve as tough subject for their experimental rides, and it felt like no one ever batted an eye, regardless of the numerous accidents that took place over the years. There were never a single investigation, audit, or inspection ever credibly done, with Liminal Land touted as amoggulous events were simply trapped off for the day and reopened thereafter with not a single word about them. For 14 years, the park operated in this bizarre manner. People went missing, rides consistently changed, and the park staff were always apathetic about it. Yet Liminal Land's popularity paradoxically appeared to grow. Entrance hub to Subliminal Land, Sharon's experimental wonder park lay underneath Liminal Land. That's the entrance? No. Alright, its name is the IMG file is just called image1. Nice. Am not do that hell to the no. Yep. That's the entrance. I hate that. Unfortunately, on May 20th of 1989, Liminal Land's Day of Reckoning had come. That night, the park was rapidly and indefinitely shut down, with no concrete reason ever being given. The remains of those present on the fateful night are rumored to remain exactly where they were last seen, although nobody really knows for sure. Theme park preservations are keen to keep the spirit of Liminal Land alive, however. There has been nothing like it for decades, and probably never will. That's so cool. And then the Emporium is literally their merch store. So there's no lore here. It's just... they do sell merch, you know? And I want this. Because that's hilarious. I got lost. You know? Yeah, so that's Liminal Land. Obviously, there's something with this. And I don't know what the password is. If anyone ever figures it out, you're more than welcome to go into the Discord and, like, there is, it's on the Discord, sorry. On the Discord, there is, sorry?
Oh, sorry, I just said on the guild board, you mean?
Yeah, on the guild board. Yeah, that's what I was going for. So yeah, the guild board, there is a forum called Liminal Land. Feel free to put any discoveries you see on that. If there's anyone who makes any videos on Liminal Land, like on YouTube or anything like that, so anyone who does like any theories or anything like that, feel free to post them in there. Or if you guys go through images and all this sort of stuff. I'm not gonna look like look for a thing today because I have work tomorrow. And I've already been live for almost 3 hours, and I am tired, basically. So I'm actually gonna go raid someone now. But thank you guys for joining me, because that was really fun. That was really cool. I'm gonna stop streaming to the Discord. I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And when there's updates on it, like if like the YouTube updates, or there is more stuff on the website, or if I discover what the password is, blah blah blah. I'm so sorry, skipping alarm. Yeah, then you know, we'll do another one. But this is a good thing to do between Backrooms updates for sure. Who do we want to raid? Guys, how about we raid this person who is they're sculpting some kittens. I think that is a nice little thing to go to. After spooky stuff, they're sculpting some kittens. They're doing some crafty things. I think you guys will like it. Alright, I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. PNG tuber stuff. Yeah. Alright. No, I'm so sorry. Bye!